This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Brews and Bites, a tasty tour of downtown Hazleton. We'll tell you more next. It's always so good to spend time with all of you. Thank you for your time. I'm Ken Kara, and before we get to our news, remember you can watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513, and you can take us with you on the go with the Samsung Productions app. Now we can get to our headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A three-vehicle crash in Virginia yesterday has claimed the lives of a local couple. According to the Richmond Times-Dispatch and our media partner, the Standard Speaker, 57-year-old Charles DeCosmo and 56-year-old Linda DeCosmo from Shepton both died at the scene. The accident happened Monday afternoon on Interstate 295 in Henrico County, Virginia. You can read more at standardspeaker.com. And a man and his infant child were rescued from their burning home this morning in Monowi City. Firefighters and police responded just after midnight to a working structure fire on West Center Street. All Monowi City fire companies responded. Police officers Thomas Rentschler and Jennifer Dempsey found fire around the front door, kicked in the door, and rescued the man and the child inside. The two were treated on scene but reportedly escaped injury. No word on a cause. The tragedy in Las Vegas has triggered more discussion on the vulnerability of so-called soft targets. One man from our area actually teaches people how to survive an active shooter. Danny Miner is the former Freeland chief of police and a former member of the Pennsylvania Capitol Police Force. He now lives in Las Vegas but still teaches active shooter survival training. Our Lisa Sugart spoke with him via phone yesterday about the shooting in his new hometown.
Well, I was actually at home. I saw it on Facebook, and my first reaction was, honestly, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. But I kind of knew sooner or later Vegas would be a target. I really did. And it's unfortunate. And my second thought was, is my daughter at work? She works down at Caesars on the Las Vegas Strip, and she actually goes to college full-time at UNLV, and her apartment is just blocks away from where this incident happened. And I started texting her to see where she was. And she didn't return my text for about 10 minutes. It was the longest 10 minutes of my life. Honestly, Lisa, the longest 10 minutes of my life.
I can only imagine. I mean, that is horrific. You yourself, you have seminars on how to survive a mass shooting. For something like this, where the shooter was above the crowd, what advice do you have? Can what you teach help people in a situation like this?
Well, I was thinking about this. First of all, they plan their attacks. So I mean, I know nothing's been released, but just my professional knowledge, I would say, as I look at this, he planned this attack. He knew that concert was going to go on. They looked for large groups of people. Of course, that concert's going to have a large group of people. And then he thought, boy, if I shoot from my hotel room, how could these people get away? That's my guess what his thought was, because people just don't decide to do this. They plan these attacks for a long time, and I'm assuming that's what he did. And I saw a video of the people, and I thought to myself, of course I teach run, hide, and fight, just like Homeland Security came out with. But if you think about it, at that time, what do you really do? I mean, you are a sitting duck. He's shooting from his hotel room with this machine gun type gun, and you just have nowhere to go. I think some of the people just hitting the ground was probably the best thing they could do, because if you're running, you're actually more of a target. So my thing was, you're looking at the hide part of it. A lot of people got down on the ground, tried to hide behind stuff. Was probably the right thing to do. I don't know if there's a right thing to do in this one. We teach a lot about active shooters, but this one was out in the open. People were sitting ducks. He's on the 32nd floor of Mandalay Bay. I mean, it's unbelievable how this guy planned this. It's unbelievable.
As an expert in security yourself, what do you see happening? Do you think there will be major changes made now because of this situation?
I think you have to. I think to myself, do you search people's bags before they go up to the hotel room now? Is that even possible? People, they might check in and then come back in, leave for a couple hours and come back in. Do you recheck them? Do you keep rechecking bags before you go up to the room by the elevators? I think maybe you have to. I always, and honestly, I'm a pro-gun. When it comes to gun, I think people should carry guns. I think people have the right to carry guns. But in this incident, I don't even know if that would have helped. I mean, the guy was on the 32nd floor. What could they have done? Nobody could have shot that far up. They didn't even know where the shots were coming from. So my thing is, I still think security should be armed at the casinos, which they're not. You know, I still think that in situations, all security should be armed. I think bags are going to have to be searched before they get to the elevators. That's the only way to prevent this. You know, if you're going up to your room, every time you go up, if you have a bag, it's got to be searched.
For our viewers, what advice do you have to them when they're attending any kind of an event like this where there's a large crowd of people? What tips do you have to try to help them keep and stay safe?
Here's the thing, and I do this myself. I really do. I practice what I preach. The biggest thing is when you come to a new event or a new place that you're going to be, always think to yourself, what if something bad happened? How do I get out of here? And you start looking for exits. You start looking to where you would run and where you would go. It's too late once it starts happening. You think, oh, where's the exit? How do I get out of here? You've got to plan this before something bad happens. Anytime you come somewhere new and you're at a concert, you're at a movie, you're at anywhere, and these incidents happen everywhere, your first thought should be, if something bad happens tonight, how do I get my family out of here safe? Where do we go? That should be your first thought.
And if you would like to learn more about his seminars, go to Daniel Miner Active Shooter and Crime Prevention on Facebook. In other news, downtown Hazleton will be the place to be this Friday. Lisa Sugart has more on this month's First Friday celebration.
I am pleased to welcome back Krista Schneider. She is the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. And guess what? It's that time again. It is First Friday, this Friday in downtown Hazleton. You have a great theme, and you were telling me all about it, and I'm already hungry.
Well, it's October, so last year we did something similar. We're going to bring it back. This year it's a Brews and Bites walk, and we're mixing things up a little bit. We have 15 different businesses participating throughout the downtown, but this year each business is representing a different country. So we have Poland, we have Italy, we have Greece, we have the Czech Republic, we have the Dominican Republic, we have Colombia. We have like all these, wonderful foods that people are going to be serving themed to that country, and beer to match that they're pairing with it. So beer samples, food samples, you could taste the whole world right here in downtown Hazleton on Friday.
And it's for a wonderful price, $10 if you get your ticket in advance.
$10 if you buy it in advance. You could either purchase it online off our website, downtownhazleton.org, or you could stop in the Chamber's office, their new location, 8 West Broad Street, and pick it up there. Or if you want to wait and get it at the door, it's $12. And we'll be doing registration. You get your wristband, your tasting glass, so you can buy a ticket that night at the in the Hayden, the lobby of the Markle building where the Pines Eatery is, and they're participating also. We have Felons is participating, Jimmy's, we have Frankie's, Sage Exchange. Art League is actually having an exhibit that night. They're having a mother-daughter exhibit.
Nice.
The Dignazios, Virginia and Gina, mother-daughter. So they're having a joint exhibit that night. So you could get a little art, get a little food, get a little drink, stop and see the sights.
All right, this sounds like a really fun event. You're getting a little tasting glass to go around with too,
Yeah.
so that's cool.
Yep, and that's being sponsored by Victoria's Candies, who's representing Switzerland. So you could get some chocolate truffles tastings while you're there at Victoria's. So it's coming together.
I told you she would make you hungry. She made me hungry telling me about it before. So again, it's this Friday. It's First Friday in downtown Hazleton. Tickets are $10 in advance. You can get them at downtownhazleton.org, as Krista said, or at the Chamber office, or the day of the event. They are $12. And what time does it start and finish?
That's a good question. It starts at 5, it ends at 8. But tickets will be on sale starting at 4 o'clock.
Alrighty, so there you have it. This Friday from 5 to 8 is the actual event. It is called Brews and Bites. It's going to be quite tasty. We hope to see you there.
Thanks, Lisa. So have fun on Friday. Keep the party going on Saturday, because Samsung Productions will host a free premiere of our newly produced Angela Park documentary. After more than a year in production, the documentary is now available on DVD. This free premiere is this Saturday at the Cinema and Draft House in West Hazleton. Seating is limited, and there will be a limited number of free commemorative booklets available on a first-come, first-served basis. Congressman Lou Barletta, whose family owned the park, will be in attendance for our premiere. The documentary DVD will also be available for purchase at the premiere for a special one-day price of $19.99. It's this Saturday at the Cinema and Draft House. Doors open at 11:15 a.m. with the documentary to be shown at approximately noon. Well, coming up, the three singles players on Hazleton area's girls tennis team takes over our sportscast. And right after this break, adventure is out there with Standard Speaker outdoors reporter Ken Jackson. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hi, today we're going to talk with Frank Skotowski. You might know Frank as the former mayor of West Hazleton or from his law practice in West Hazleton, but you might not know that he's a great outdoor explorer. And with the photography, has that helped you become better at identifying what you're seeing, whether plants or animals?
It actually has. Even the macro lens, which you see a lot of my hikes with that. When I got the macro, it opened up a whole new world for me. I started to see things that even though I was in the woods and I knew things, but now you're looking closer. Like the other day, I was just telling you, the wheel bug or assassin bug. Walking on rails to trails, I look down at a milkweed pod and you see this really interesting insect. And then you look at that, and my friends on Facebook help identify the stuff I don't. Like my walk the other day, I'm walking along, I'm hearing a splashing, and in the river I see a beaver swimming around, splashing its tail. It's just every time you go out there, I'm not disappointed because nature has something to offer.
And because you've spent time in nature, how's that given you an ethic for preserving nature? What is important about nature to you politically and as a person who enjoys being outside?
And that's the reason. I was telling some of the politicians, I'm not a politician, I'm an advocate, and I do advocate for preserving our environment because it's the only one we got. And I really do believe that. We really have to encourage to preserve what is left of it. And from an early age, I just knew and saw how much of the woods were gone. What's left of our woods, we've got to preserve because it should be there for the next generations and generations after that. So I really do believe preservation, game lands, and any type of way we can protect our environment is very important. I think it's not only a political, I think it really is a moral obligation of all of our generation to protect this planet.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
I'm going to keep shooting trees until fall explodes all over your screen. We're not quite there yet. Colors kind of changing. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight looks nice, mostly clear, but it will be cool with a low of 45 degrees, 46 degrees. And then on Wednesday, it's sunny, while the high in the low 70s. At night, a 20% chance of showers after 2 a.m., partly cloudy, low of 55 degrees. On Thursday, slight chance of showers, 20% chance, partly sunny, high of 73. Thursday night, 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 54. And then on Friday, we're up to a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high of 69 degrees. Friday night is mostly cloudy with a low in the lower 50s. Saturday, 30% chance of showers, partly sunny, high of 70. Saturday night, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 57 degrees.
Back here at Edgewood, and it's hard to believe that we're already talking about winter, but we are, and Samantha's here with us because we like to give brides especially some ideas of when to get married. And it's not always popular now to just get married in the summer.
Absolutely. So we are very much so booking winter weddings now too. So as far as that goes, we have a great scenery out here on our golf course, which in the winter it looks beautiful as well. And we have a really beautiful exclusive wedding package that we do here too. So exclusive for winter months, January through March, we offer that.
All right, so you can save money. I actually got married in December, 2 weeks before Christmas. But explain some of the packages that that are in the bundle package for January, February, March.
Sure, absolutely. So it is our exclusive winter wedding package, and this is $60 per person inclusive.
Everything.
So you really do save a ton of money, and something that's really great is that your cake is included as well. So not only do you get a 5-hour reception and everything that you'll need for that day, but you also get your wedding cake included too.
And I mean, we've had January weather where it's been nicer than it has been in October. So in northeastern Pennsylvania, you know, you could still get that mild weather in January, February, and March.
Absolutely, you certainly can. And like I was saying, it still makes for a great time for pictures outside because it looks really, really beautiful here in the valley.
Very good. So again, it's the winter package here at Edgewood, and they could just call you for information.
Absolutely. Please give us a call if you are looking for one of those winter dates. We would be happy to help you and get you guys in here for a tour.
All right. Very good. You're watching SSPTV News.
Thanks, Janine. Let's check out the green screen. Your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Lots of zeros. Pick 2, 2 zeros, 2 zeros in the pick 3 and a 9. Pick 4, 5, 5, 9, 8. Pick 5 numbers 2, 0, 7, 5, 0. The wild number is 4. The Hazleton area girls tennis team takes over sports after this break.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Here at the Hazleton Area High School tennis courts with the very successful Lady Cougar tennis team, and it seems like you guys have been here forever. We talked about that before we started doing this interview. Been very successful for years, racking up district championships, titles here, conference titles, and I feel like I've asked you girls every question in the book. I'm out of questions. I'm going to turn it over to Lily Nowak over here, and we also have Stephanie Mazurik and Sophia Lowson. So Lily, it's all yours. You have questions for your teammates. I'm out of questions for the Lady Cougars. You're up.
Okay. Hello, Hazleton. So I am with my partners, Stephanie Mazurik and Sophia Lowson, and today I'm going to be asking them questions about the season and the 4 years that they've been on this team. So, Steph, favorite moment these last 4 years?
My favorite moment would probably be winning districts. It was really fun the first time when we did it as a doubles team. That would probably be one of my favorite.
Favorite, Sophia?
When we had to replay Holy Redeemer for the conference title, and I was the last game going on, and I just heard the rest of my teammates cheering me on the whole time, and I'll never forget that when I hit the game shot there.
Best feeling, you know? If you were to bury the time capsule that we have, but we don't have, underneath the courts, what memories would you guys put in it?
Memories, probably just old photos so people could remember our team, and maybe a couple cans of tennis balls.
This is so weird, but I think I'd put your visor that you gave me in it because it's been my good luck charm all season.
That's another thing you guys don't know about us. We have very strict rituals. Sophia's very superstitious. You guys don't know that. So Sophia, you want to tell them your ritual?
Okay, every game day I have to wear a dress no matter what, or else it's bad luck. And then we have to do the chant after we line up. That's a ritual, no matter what, it has to be done, or else it's gonna go bad.
Steph?
I don't have many rituals. Occasionally I like to re-grip my racket before matches. That's about it.
I don't really have any either, you know, just wear my visor. That's it. Yeah. Sophia's the crazy one over here, but yeah, I mean, we've had a great season for the past. I've only been here for 3 years. They've been here for 4. Next year, I'm gonna really miss you guys. I'll be one of the only ones left. So I'm gonna miss you both so much. No more districts with my favorite people, but
she's gonna start crying.
Before it gets really emotional, I'll break it up here. Lily, can you ask me my favorite moment from covering all of you?
Favorite moment from being with us for the past 3 or 4 years, what is it?
I remember there was a lot of buzz around you guys, and everyone's like, you have to go cover the Lady Cougar tennis team. I think it was the first time your freshman year. They're like, they're going to districts. It's going to be a big deal. And I went there, and I said, hey, let's do a round of Know Your Teammate with you and Steph. and you guys nailed it, and it was actually my first time in the stand. Skol, it's been a pleasure covering you. Good luck. There's still a lot of season to go. It's not over yet, and Lily will be back next season. You did a great job with this. You might want to maybe consider.
I want to be a journalist or, meteorology. You might see me counting how many clouds are in the sky. I don't really know. But...
Lady Cougar forecast. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the season. I'm going to check in with their head coach, Katie Pavlik. Katie, the girls nailed it. I mean, they were phenomenal hosting that segment. They seem like a lot of fun. Are they that much fun in practice and that? Do you enjoy it? You don't go home with like headaches or every once in a while? I mean.
They are. They're just like that, both at practice, at our games. Our bus rides are so much fun with the girls, pumping each other up. Their spirit just brings it to even our underclassmen. Pump them up for the season, get them excited about playing.
And it does seem like they have been here forever. I joke about it with a lot of other athletes, but with this group, it really does seem like that. What is it like coaching that when you have so much experience? I mean, do they kind of take care of themselves? What is it like?
Practices in the beginning, they do. Every match, Christina and I walk around trying to pick up pointers that they can improve on. So at practice, whether it be cross courts, down the lines, and they drill. They will play a little bit on their own, and then we kind of step in that last half hour, 45 minutes, and make them drill a little bit more.
And how do you keep a team like this motivated when they've had so much success in the past? I know they're still after that district team title, but I mean, how do you keep them on course?
Yeah, well, that's what it is. We kind of set the bar high for them. Expectations are high, and they want to keep up their Wyoming Valley Conference championship, and now our next goal will be district champs.
And as you move on, they have to leave eventually. Do you have some younger players, coming up, and how's the program doing?
We do, actually. One of our doubles players is Stephanie's younger sister, Alyssa. She's a freshman this year. So we have a lot of underclassmen. Our doubles team moving up, stepping up, playing in the off season, hopefully, and thank God we have Lily coming back.
Lily back another year and then off to school maybe for journalism. We will see. Katie, good luck. I'm Rest Away, and thank you for having us here today.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. We start today's social report with a sports celebrity memorabilia auction that will take place on Wednesday, October 4th at 7 p.m. at the Diamond United Methodist Church in Hazleton. Doors will open at 6 p.m. For more information, you can call 570-454-4621. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these who recently departed. Joseph C. Devaney of Weston. Mass is Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. at Sacred Heart Roman Catholic Church in Weston. There will be no public viewing, and the burial will be private. The Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen is assisting the family. Albert C. Mercantino of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 9:30 a.m. at Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazleton. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Harold Mo Mondiro of Hazleton. A memorial service will take place on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. at the Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home in Hazleton. Friends may call Thursday from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. at the funeral home. And Edward A. Cookie Plafcan of Bloomsburg. A gravesite service will take place Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. at the Sacred Heart Cemetery in Weston. The Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Patrick Sozar of Drums. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104 for your free movie.
Did you miss the all-new episode of Out of Left Field here on SSP TV last night? Don't worry, it's now available on the Samsung Productions app and at ssptv.com. Well, it's only Tuesday. We have a very busy weekend in the Hazleton area coming up. Let us be your guide. Tomorrow we'll talk more about our premiere of the Angela Park documentary. We'll preview some other events throughout the rest of this work week. I will see you on Wednesday. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.